the first half an hour is usually fail, and then you don't learn shit.
What? I honestly don't know. I just played this game for forever, so I want to get back.
Okay, so what's your favorite hero then? When I say favorite hero, I mean not your best, I mean your most fun to play hero.
I guess Anivia was my favorite, but I stopped playing.
Okay, the reason why I asked that is because when you play this game, you want to play a hero you enjoy, not one that's super effective but boring as hell. In other words, someone like I don't know who that would be. But anyways, Nivea is fun when you rate people, and she's definitely viable. Why? Because she's a fucking bitch to lane against at level 6. But she got nerfed, but she's still a bitch to lane against. So, who's your... Okay, let me ask you now, who's your best hero?
My best? I honestly don't know my best, so I just play everyone.
You just straight up play
no,
everyone?
I honestly don't. Yes, I straight up play everyone.
Okay, that's your problem. You have to get used to one hero and keep playing them over and over until you're godly with them. And then you apply that concept to every other hero. That's how you get good at this game. Why, how it works, I don't know. That's just how it works. Why I think that way is because there's people like West Rice who only played Akali and then started playing other heroes and sucked at them. But you look at him now he's pretty good with everyone. That's why I say that, because it's been proven to me over and over again. And all that crap. And if I'm not right, then oh well, that's how I got better. I just played Jax and Singed over and over. So, what you want to know is, you want to know every role in the game, but the most important role you want to know if you want to climb the ladder is 1 carry, 2 AP carry, 3 jungle, and 4 tank, and 5 support. In that order, you should learn them in order, because no one gives a fuck about support. Anybody can play support. And... It all takes a while.
I suck at carries and tanks really, really bad.
So you like playing casters?
Yeah, well, I used to, when I started solo queue, I used to play, like, junglers all the time, and then I was one of the people that was like, I need to carry to win.
Okay, so good, you already know a jungler. To win in games, if no one knows how to jungle on your team, you're probably gonna lose 100% of the time. What the fuck? Oh, that's not my profile.
We'll see, I used to jungle Shaco, but that doesn't really work too well anymore.
It still works, it's just that you have to successfully gank people. If you don't successfully gank people, you're fucked. Other than that, Shaco sucks. So, you probably want to learn a different jungler too, unless you know how to play a different jungler.
I'm trying to get used to... Yeah, I also did well with Udyr. But now I'm trying to get Trundle, and yeah, and I'm gonna try Warwick now.
So who do you want to master? Because Warwick is the easiest jungler in the game.
Well, I don't know about... Well, I'm really bad with Lee Sin jungle, I know that.
Don't jungle with Lee Sin, it's useless. It was only good because of the double Tempest bug. If you could do double Tempest bug, then you're the best jungler in the game. You could also kill 2 people at level 1 with exhaust. 2 versus 1, that...
I get amused when people call champions bad, like everyone... Like when I pick Lee Sin, they're like, why are you playing him, he's bad?
Well, he's good at solo lane. His jungle's okay.
Yeah.
It's just that there's better junglers, you know what I mean? That's why they call them bad. They're good, but it's...
Like, I like to, like...
Unless you play champion over and over, and know exactly how they work, instead of a champion that's not that good, I mean, that you don't know, I don't know. Fuck it. Anyways, we can do rank Q or normal Q. It's up to you.
Well, I could do rank Q. That'd be fine, but I'll mercifully let you down. But I'll let you down. But I'd like to do rank.
Okay, so we'll do a one ranked game. We're probably gonna get raped. My thing just bugged out, so I have to reinvite you.
And I want to know, have I bugged you with all my spammage?
I could give a shit. If anything's bugged me, it's that you're asking me if you bugged me. It's like when someone asks me, "Hey Dyrus, can I ask you a question?" Then I have to spend like 5 minutes explaining to them why you shouldn't ask me that, and you should just ask me the question over and over until I respond.
Got it.
But it's okay.
Weirdly enough, I thought that was the most annoying part. I'm all giggly and happy right now.
Cool. You should be. You're gonna learn how to play League of Legends better. Even though it's a free game, and then you can probably learn it by yourself. But people want to do lessons, so I do it anyway.
Yeah. Well, I've played since, not closed beta like you, but I played since beta. And I feel pretty sad when you say.
Okay, bans. This is probably 1700s. The universal bans is for your first ban, you probably want to ban Evelyn. Why? Because she's a bitch. Why else? I don't know. She's just a bitch. You should ban her anyway.
I usually try to do that unless I'm like getting first pick and I can pick her. So.
The first priority bans is Vayne, TF, and Evelyn. If they didn't ban Vayne or TF, you leave both of them open and pick one of them. So they picked Jax against when our teammate picked Jarvan, which is a good pick. So against Jax, I'm going to pick someone that counters Jax. Right now I don't know who that is because I only have 30 seconds to pick. I'm probably going to have to carry really hard too. So I'm going to be a bitch and play Mordekaiser because he's broken as fuck. And exhaust counters Jax really hard, so if we had 5 exhausts on our team, we're probably gonna win.
Is there such a thing as an overkill?
No, you can never be too sure. You just spend everything on one guy, and then run away, and then wait for your cooldowns to come back up, and you kill someone again. Sustainability is everything in this game, according to Tom, because Tom knows everything. So, what do you want? Don't worry about that, he's a theory crafter, his name is SYDTKO. He's a good player, most solid player in the game, even more solid than GG probably, because he never trolls ever. So anyways, in a game you usually want to have a solo mid, solo top, a jungler, a carry tank bottom, and a babysitter bottom. That babysitter bottom can be replaced with a roamer, or a roamer, and the jungler. And for the team, you usually want to have one AP, one AD, and you want to try and have it balanced out. And if it's not balanced out, that's when you buy that fucking retard Will of the Ancients item. It gives your entire team AP, and then you all build Void Staff, and then it won't matter what damage you go. But anyways, you usually want to have a range carry, because if you go 5 melee and you're versus a Nivea, you have a 99% chance of losing, and that's happened in any elo. So it doesn't even matter how high you are, and it doesn't matter if I say shit and give advice on elo hell if they don't understand the small detail. That's why I made that thread. Did you see that thread?
I don't know where I'm gonna go.
You're gonna play a carry tank. Let me ask.
Well,
just pick a carry tank like Renekton, or who do you play? Just pick anyone that's a carry, actually. Anyone that's a carry that can farm.
I can't think, but I guess we're...
Okay, that's a good pick. That's the best. Anyways, I don't know what Jarvan's doing. Just fill in whatever lane that doesn't fill up. Janna's either roaming or babysitting bottom. And when she's roaming, you want to play extra safe bottom, even if you get denied hardcore, because it's better than feeding them and having them the same level as our solos and giving them a free tower. If they dive you at tower, then you're shit out of luck. Blame your team. Or blame yourself for not being OP enough. Because you shouldn't be able to hold a tower against 2 people no matter what. Unless they die for it, that's a different story. That's very rare. Usually won't happen. And this is probably like 1700 elo. So I'm probably going to rape whatever lane I'm in. Because I rape everyone in high elo with Mordekaiser because he's broken. So it doesn't even matter. So they have Blitzcrank and Fiddles. Their level 1 is really strong. So we're not going to level 1. Instead, we're just going to sit at our inner lane AFK and not help our jungler at all and let him figure it out. And if we lose because of our jungler, then you can just blame him because it's solo queue and nobody gives a shit. And then, one thing you want to watch out against their team is late game Jax and Shen ult and the random Fiddle ults, because Fiddles is a game changer unless he's like really far behind. You walk into something and you get baited really hard and Fiddle jumps out of nowhere, you're probably gonna die because no one has cleanse or flash. And even if you did have cleanse or flash, then he'll flash on top of your flash and then you'll die. And then he'll probably flash again because that's how broken his ult is. And then his name will turn to Honver and solo Baron at level 15 or 12 at level 10, and then during 15 minutes in the game. But that's another subject. So anyways, now we're waiting for Janna to load because she has a slow-ass computer, and we could probably send her a postcard by the time it finishes loading. And we have skin advantage, so that means we're probably gonna win. And we have more new heroes, so we're probably gonna win. And our elo average is lower than their team, so we're probably going to lose in every lane, but still win.
You only need to click once, fool.
So like I said before, they don't have CV, so actually we can level 1 fight. Because they won't know. Unless they go through my stream, and we stand in a spot for 30 seconds, then that would be bad.
Misery loves company.
So here going bottom,
Welcome to
and she's gonna
Summoner's
babysit you, so try to hit every last hit you can. If you don't, it's okay, you can just farm all day bottom and pretend no one else exists. And then when dragon fight comes, then just ignore them and farm, unless it looks like you're winning. And you also don't want to piss off your teammates in solo queue, because then they'll get trolled like me and make you lose.
I never pissed them off.
Good. Because, Right now what Jarvan is doing is securing Lee Sin's jungle by standing there, but he's probably gonna die right about now.
Because he's by himself.
So what Lee Sin should do is just run away and go to the top part of the jungle, because we're not gonna win this level 1 fight unless they're completely retarded. Even though they didn't have anyone besides Jax there. We did have a Claire, but it looks like most of them are there. We could disrupt them, but we're not going to, because it's solo queue, and no one gives a fuck.
We shall see. For great torment. So be it.
So against Shen and Blitz, you don't want to get too close to them. You also don't want to get pulled into nothing.
Desolation.
Which means you should hide behind Creed. And you have Javelin, so make sure you don't die too quickly, because your guys' effectiveness doesn't really kick into level 6.
Well, Janet keeps being tough.
Misery loves company.
Fuck. So I see Fiddles is fucking with Lizard, so I'm gonna go and try and kill him. I'm probably gonna get a kill right now. And it's Golem. And first blood. Because he's retarded and doesn't know how to run away when CV's there. If you ever jungle and you see CV, it's a common knowledge to run away. Otherwise, you feed their soul a double buff. And even if it's Mordekaiser, and double buff's probably useless on it. I don't know. Just don't do what he did.
Yeah.
Your sickness sustains.
Especially if you're on the, you see people missing on the map, there's a pretty high chance they're gonna go run at you. And especially if you see Mordekaiser run middle from down there, and it was like really obvious on the map, you're probably gonna die like he did. And even though I'm repeating myself, and you probably even know not to be as retarded as him, this is solo queue, ranked solo queue, which means anybody can be high elo because the system's broken. So I don't know why, but MF is auto attacking me. I don't know why. That just tells you it's solo queue, and everyone's retarded. So you should focus on yourself and farming, because farm will never betray you.
So be it.
So you're probably gonna get like 2 ELO for winning this.
Maybe 3. I don't know, it's kind of close. As you can see, there's like no pressure on me this game because their jungler sucks and I can see them on the map, which means I can just pretty much walk all over the team. I could probably walk bottom, kill bottom, and they wouldn't even know if I'm missing.
You only need to click once, fool.
but I'm not going to because I don't have my summoner spells up. Remember, if you have like Flash Ghost or any summoner spells up, you want to try and do something every time your ult is up. Because that's when you're effective, and the more you use it, the more effective you are. And you make them go back or all that shit. And there's all that to consider. Whoever takes the first punch is usually going to win. Then there's all the factors of juking people, brush camping, and all that shit. So right now I'm thinking about ganking bottom, but top looks pushed, and he's diving, so that means Lee Sin's gonna clean up.
Great torment.
Hopefully.
An
Yeah, Lee
enemy
Sin's
has
gonna
been slain.
So I'm just gonna stay middle and just win my lane, because Mordekaiser's broken. And if you ever see their junglers suck, you can always walk into the enemy jungle and kill everything. Or see if they're there, like right here. And then get a free kill, because they're retarded. They're probably gonna die, because they don't have any lifesteal. And if they don't die, then you can just yell at the game for being retarded and not killing. And then kill anyone else that walks near you if you're Mordekaiser, because no one can 1v1 him. And you're probably not learning shit from this, but I feel you feel a lot better when your ego is up, because you start playing better.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm pretty bad at dealing with
Affliction forever.
It's also good to be a nice guy like that, because then if you troll too much, everyone's gonna hate you and want your elo to go down. And that's happened to me a lot, because I troll really hard, and even when I try to win. So that's why I just give up. I just give up on winning and just try to accomplish something stupid like killing the enemy's weakest player. Or out-farming everyone.
I never troll.
Good.
Except when I when I start getting on losing streaks, then I troll.
Yeah, don't do that. You feel like shit. I've lost 15 games in a row for no reason at all. And said I was trolling. I didn't accomplish anything besides bring down a couple of players I didn't like to lower elo. That's all I accomplished.
No, like when I get really low, I start randoming because I got really sad.
Yeah, when you lose, the best strategy to do is just stop playing for like 30 minutes. Or just stop playing, because when I go on a losing streak, I lose 2 games, I just stop playing and I come back. Wow. If you ever play Shen, don't ever ult your allies when they're low. Unless you kill someone or if it's a team fight, because then sometimes if they're low and you wait, if you ever see a Shen ult his teammate and their teammate's low and you think you can still kill them, even if you don't kill them right away, kill them after Shen ults and then kill Shen too, for being a retard.
Do you wait for the Shen ult to go away? Oh well, this is
something like that.
An ally has been slain.
This is where you cry to your teammate Janna for not being there, for not having enough wards. But that's really hard to go against. I probably would have died if I was you, so you don't really have to worry.
Well, I knew I was dead as soon as I saw the fiddle.
An ally has been slain.
Even though he didn't ult on me.
You only need to click once.
Is this where we give up Drake?
Come here, you bitch! This is when you probably kill the tower.
An enemy has been slain.
When you play a... Actually, I'll talk to you after you finish that. weirdest thing about Aurelia and solo queue is that if you farm, you can carry your team by farming. She's one of the only characters that will carry her team by just farming. And if you want your team to notice something, just ping the map like 20 times, they'll eventually notice it. And if they don't, then you'll achieve your goal by irritating them greatly.
Desolation is coming.
Oh, I always forget that MS assault can kill an entire crew wave.
Yeah, a lot of times when you play MF, you want to just use the ult to clear the entire creep wave. Unless there's like a team fight nearby, because you're never gonna have team fights in solo queue, because everyone's always retarded.
So, what's hugely different from
Misery
the
loves
actual
company.
tournament play and all that?
In solo queue, people are retarded, and in tournament play, people are not retarded.
You only need to click once, fool.
In tournament play, you can actually rely on your teammates. In tournament play, there's always wards on the map. In tournament play, your jungler actually buys oracles at level 4.
For great
In tournament play,
torment.
you usually have level 1 fight or steal their jungler or something like that. In tournament play, it'll feel a lot easier if your name is Dyrus, because then you won't have to carry everybody. Because they'll carry their own lane, and all you have to do is win your lane, and you win the game. So we want to probably go for Blitzcrank.
Misery
Actually, they're both
loves
tanky.
company.
Just kill Blitzcrank. They're probably running away. Never mind. Just farm. So right now you have like 50 CS, so I assume Janna's been taking your CS because she's a little bitch.
Desolation is coming.
Or you just had a hard lane. Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to get too close, because I didn't want to be...
Okay, good. Playing safe is better than dying. Even though you died anyways, you wasted Fiddle's time with Fiddle. Because, it's almost impossible to get away from Fiddle's ult.
Well, he fail ulted me, but then Shen
Fuck.
ulted me, so I just gotta...
Every hero you play, you want to have some kind of catching mechanism, because you have 0 CC, you're probably useless. Oh, fuck,
Oh, Shen
silence.
came there.
Oh, fuck, man. I just missed 3 kill potential.
For great torment.
Dominating.
Carry me more, Dyrus.
You have slain an enemy.
Now it's my
So this is when you start to talk about lolcats in chat.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Even though it has no relation to the game. So when you hear people say they're stuck in elo help, that just means that, usually what the case is when you play League of Legends, if you play with good players, you instantly become good. And lots of times when you get like 8 kills, you have the tendency of overextending. Don't be like that. What I just did, you should not do.
Yeah, that is what happened. It's like when I try to play Jax, and then I get like really fed, and then I die like 6 times in a row.
Yeah, don't do that, because you can lose games like that. Because they'll get the spree.
Oh, I've lost games like...
I gave it to Pub Player, which is Blitzcrank. It looks like he's not building Blitzcrank right, so it doesn't matter. We're probably gonna win anyways.
Desolation is coming.
Yeah, just farm. Right now, you should probably have like around
That's what I've been doing.
100 CS, so you should work on your last hitting. I know you probably missed some last hits down there.
We shall
If not,
see.
then good job. You're probably gonna die right now because Shen is gay. Maybe not. You can heal full out health with
You
Irelia.
only need to click once.
Probably run at them now because you see Janna and me.
I went on television. That's
You should probably go for Misfortune. And go for Fiddlestick. Slow him or something. Or don't do it. Don't. He's okay, never mind. I guess that worked.
The fun begins.
So since Blitz just ditched Shen... Oh wow, he stayed. He's gonna die.
You have slain an enemy. Your team has
The one thing you want to do when you're alone at a tower in your box... Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. That was crazy. When your style of play, you gotta make sure that when you're thinking, you don't want to trade one for one. You want to kill people and get away. Because if you fight a team fight, ace them, and you stay, and then everyone dies because they get caught, that's the same thing as losing a team fight. And then when that happens, they usually get Baron. So make sure you keep that in mind. Because even if I tell people, you're probably not going to listen to me. Even if it does register in your head, you're probably going to do it sometime in the future, because I do it too. Even if you tell yourself, oh, they're going to gank me, but you want to farm instead, you're probably going to die and then hit yourself on the head for not listening to yourself, and that's going to happen a lot. So what separates good players from bad players is actually listening to yourself. And when to trust your teammates and when not to trust your teammates.
Did you ever get television? Because I always get television.
Tunnel vision? I play on locked
Where I
camera.
just like...
I'm sure you watch my stream. I play on locked camera. That should be explanation enough.
Misery loves.
But I mean, like, I don't even notice my radar. I mean, not my radar, my mini-map.
Make sure when you have tunnel vision, make sure you have tunnel vision on the right players. Like, if you hate a player so much, you should do tunnel vision on that guy. But at the same time, you want to think, oh, if I die, that means this player is going to laugh even more and rape me even more. So you got to think of things that you can do for your team. Like, 1, place wards, 2, get oracles when your teammates are too retarded to, unless you have revive and you're a global hero. Also, do you look for guides when you play certain heroes?
You only need to click
Yeah.
once. Fool.
What you do in this game to climb the popularity in this game is you play, and if you do really good in the game and you have someone else that does really good, you want to add them to your friends list, because they're either going to do really good or really bad the next game, and then they have friends that are probably even better than them, and if you do as good as their friends, you want to add them, and that's how you climb up the skill level. So what I did in closed beta was, I just added players that were good, and then I got more popular because I did good all the time. Make sure you can steal kills in solo queue as much as possible, even if you didn't have to.
Teaching the important tools.
And when you're really fed, you can be really obnoxious and still get away with everything.
An enemy has been slain.
Desolation.
But always keep that in mind. That it's not always the best idea. Things like Teemo, people like Teemo and Mordekaiser are people with Ignite and lots of dots. are usually the best people to be obnoxious on, because Teemo wins lane no matter what. If you lose lane as Teemo and get ganked as Teemo at level 6, then you're doing something wrong. When you, another thing I did in closed beta is when you play heroes, if you see someone do really good for hero and they're successful, you look at their profile and copy what they do. Because if you copy what they do and eventually mimic what they do, you will eventually be as good as they are. And I'm guilty of doing that too, and I don't give a fuck. Because then
I stopped doing that, but
you should do that.
I used to do that.
If you see me play Singed on stream a certain way and I'm successful with it, then you...
Well, like, I mean, I do it with, like, I don't do it with people that are playing with in life.
Well, you
I
like right now what I'm doing is, all I'm doing is copying what V-Man does,
An ally has been slain.
that's get Lich Bane on Mordekaiser, because really retarded.
Double
And
kill.
abusing what's OP is always great, and knowing when to run away is always great too, because then every time you die you can't really blame a teammate, because it's your fault for being there in the first place.
For great torment.
Skill shots are very important too. You get dragged in by someone, then you're fucked. Especially Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank's a game changer. See what Lee Sin's doing? You don't do that. If Blitz had pull up, he'd be dead right now. If he hit the pull.
We shall see.
Is my fucking computer overheating? Jesus Christ, what is that smell?
Okay, so I should generally try to play one character for now, right?
Yeah,
You only
try to
need
master
to
a
pick one.
character.
Fool.
See, but the problem that I found with Anivia was that I could win my lane and everything, but I can't win a game with Anivia. I don't know why.
That's why you practice. You play her like 100 times until you win a lane. And then when you win the lane, you ask yourself, why'd you win the lane? Did they suck? Did you actually hit your skill shots? Did your team help you? Was there a jungler on your team that actually ganked for you? That's a question you should be asking yourself. So I got Flash, and you're probably gonna waste our time chasing him.
Misery loves company.
Yeah.
So while Jax pushes top, so let's do something like pushing or catching people. Right now Jax is hella overextended, and we don't want to send everyone, but we want to just send enough to stop him, which is me. So you should go middle or
For
bottom.
great torment.
Or you can attempt to steal my kill. That's good, because it's solo queue. You want to do that.
I was taking your love.
Wow, okay, so if the game is gay and doesn't want to, like, cancel the teleport, you want to send Riot an email and tell them how bad their system is.
An ally has been slain.
Need to pick one.
Enemy triple kill.
I'd like to distract you
destroyed
with
a
the
turret.
big stop.
You also don't
You
want to
have
dive
been
towers,
slain.
and when it comes to games like this, just kill their inhibitor. Like bottom, or kill the tower. You see all those creeps, you should kill that. Why? Because it gives your team gold.
I kind of ignored you guys in that team there and just took the tower.
That's okay, because our team was retarded and dived them. You're probably not gonna get the tower.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'm probably gonna die, actually, but...
When your teammates argue with you, just tell them to shut the fuck up.
Desolation.
Don't do that. That's what I do. I can do that because I don't care about
I just
winning.
ignore them.
Good. Or if you...
I just ignore them.
Or if you
Like,
feel...
not like flash ignore them.
Or if you feel like that you don't like them, you can, and if their score is worse, you can tell them how bad their score is.
So be it. Summoner.
I just realized we're 18 and 2.
Victory!
No, that's an illusion. I actually fed all gang. That was really bad. Hi, Mom.